Season's greetings, y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day today. Thank y'all for clicking on this and stopping by. If y'all have been here before, thank you so much. I have several new folks, so hello and welcome to you all. I hope you guys enjoy the things that are on this channel and the randomness that I try to provide for everyone. So I thank you guys so very much. So, all right. I hope you all have having an amazing day. I appreciate you guys so much for, like I said, coming by for our Christmas blanket. I am having such a blast with this. So, yeah, if y'all are new and you don't know what's going on, just real quick, let me tell you what's happening. So, my beautifully precious friend I love so much, Angelia. Hi, Angelia from Crocheting House Mouse. I'm gonna try to remember to say hello every time. I feel so rude. She tells me hello and I can't tell her hello back. So, hi, Angelia. So, my beautiful friend Angelia and her husband, and then my family and myself are all making scrappy surprise Christmas blankets of some sort or another. Hers is a different thing than what I'm doing. Hers is so very cool, so please go check Angelia out if you have not. If y'all have came here from Angelia, again, by golly, why thank you. I appreciate you guys very much. So I have several new folks, so thank you. Okay, so she and her husband and her are doing a blanket, and she goes in, or he goes in, should I say, and picks out 2 balls or skeins of yarn. They are a little bit different. I said we'll let y'all watch her video and she can explain those things to you. And then she is adding really cool, funky, fun things to said blanket. It is so neat. She's making other things. She's a hoot. She's such a sweetheart. She's so much fun. So please, if you have not, my dear friends, please go check out I love her so much, and one of these days we're going to get together and it's going to be a whole other thing. Y'all better watch out for whenever that happens. Just saying. I feel like the 2 of us together might cause some mischief, but that's okay. So, anywho, yeah. So, said the Louise to my Thelma, for sure. So, I think we would have a lot of fun. So, yeah, so over on her channel, like I said, they're making an insanely cool blanket, and that's what I'll say, and she will be linked below, so you guys go check her out. Here we are also making a blanket, so there are 5 of us. There's my hubby, 3 kiddos, myself. Each night we'll have an evening. I wasn't going to, and then everyone decided it's not really a family blanket if I don't have my input, which fair, so we're all getting involved in the fun. So all right, I think we're caught up. So first things first, I'll show y'all the square from yesterday. So yesterday, technically today is my day, and it was my turn to draw the colors out. So this is, I picked green and red. I'm pretty sure the green is what it is. My fingers are looking better than they have been. I dyed my daughter's hair black because anyone's like, what is going on? And I forgot to wear gloves because I've, not dyed hair a million times before in my life and didn't think about it or anything, so here we are. But many of you have told me that you feel my pain and you've done it, so thank you guys. Alright, so this is I love this yarn in Limelight, and then Red Heart in Cherry Red, Red Heart Super Saver Cherry Red. I didn't have the scrap balls, but just by feeling it, that's definitely, I love this yarn. So like I said, I just blindly picked these out of a bag. Was not planning on it being red and green, but it's kismet, so what are you gonna do? I didn't finish the rest of the border on this one because my mom texted me last night and was like, what if you do black squares in between those, like your other squares, and so it'll be bigger. This is what it looks like without that square added to it. So she's like, what if you put black squares in between so it'll look a little bit bigger, or it'll be bigger? And it's like, that's a good idea. I was like, what if I use like scrappy colors? So I think what I'm going to do, now that we're 5 days into it, technically again, it's much like yesterday. Today is the 6th. but we're gonna do the 5th stay. I made my video yesterday, and then I did a live, and I was exhausted after the live. I just laid in bed and didn't do much, so I didn't ever get to this video, so I'm sorry. But pinky promise, I will be caught up tonight. All will be well. Okay, cool. I have to be caught up tonight because I have craft fairs and things coming up. So today technically is the 6th. It's my best friend's birthday today, which is pretty daggum cool. She is 4 days older than me. Like, same year, same everything, 4 days older. Same name even. She's pretty hip. So anyway, but yeah, my mom mentioned, said adding the ones in between. I think if I did like scrappy colors in between to keep it extra scrappy, I think that'd be fun. So like with this part, you chain 16 for like the base part, like the main, not the border, like the main square. You chain 16, and then you would just go back and forth with like half doubles, no, with single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, like back and forth kind of a thing. On the front part, you'd go back in single stitches, like do single crochet, so that way it keeps the bobbles right. But like this part is all singles, doubles, or double, single, depending, like, you know, it switches around each row. So I think I can replicate this instead of them having to be granny squares. I think I can just do this, still do the border around all of them, and then it'll be considerably larger, because right now it's going to be this wide and about that long, maybe one more square. So basically it's going to go on the back of the couch. I would like to just be like at least a throw. So I'm planning on doing that today, like working on the extra squares. If I don't get them, you know, it's okay, but that's my plan for today. So anyway, but yeah, this is the one that I made. So there we go. It's too funny, like I said, that it was red and green. I was just like, well, okay, I guess that'll work. I'm also still working on stockings, so hopefully I'll have some of those to show y'all for our project today, because I need to get those done. People have stocking stuffers and no stockings. It's pretty sad. So, alright. So, like I said, each night we all choose on our own night an activity, a movie, and a song. So, like I said, these are my colors. Not that I would have, you know, but whatever. It's Derek decided that my subconscious really wanted green and red, because the first ball that I drew out, it felt weird. I said this the other day, but it's like it felt weird, and so I looked at it to see what the heck it was, and that was the only one I looked at. And anyways, but it was red. It's like the Premier Fruits, the watermelon color. So like I said, I'm using it to make watermelon overalls, but it was red and green with white and black, and so either way, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be red and green. So okay, so that's the square for tonight. For my activities, I want to go look at Christmas lights, because I like to go look at Christmas lights. I just realized I didn't pick a movie. Oh gosh, I'll have to think of one. I didn't realize that at all. I'm all on them all the time, like, what are you gonna pick? I need to know, so when I get up here to make the video, I know what to say. Oh golly. Okay. Oh, all right. Anyway, well, we're gonna go look at Christmas lights. I love to look at Christmas lights. Said like that, you know, the closer it gets to Christmas, the more I get in the Christmas spirit. Usually is kind of how it all plays out. But I do quite enjoy going to look at Christmas lights. Usually we go do that for my birthday evening. Apparently there are plans being made. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I walked in on a conversation the other day. Okay, sorry about that. Hubby was calling me, so yeah. Anyway, like I said, I walked into the kitchen the other day and they were having a conversation about my birthday. He was like, where's your mom at? And I was like, right here. And he was like, oh. And so I was like, do I need to go in another room? It's like, yeah. So I'm not really sure what, but something is apparently happening for that. So instead of waiting for that to be, you know, what we do for my birthday, because normally that's what I would choose for that night. Like I said, it just so happens that I'm the 5th person in our rotation, so therefore it'll be my night for my birthday. So instead of the usual choosing that for my birthday tonight. Go look at Christmas lights. So, alright, I picked a movie while I was on the phone. My first instinct was to say the movie Elf with Will Ferrell, because it's just like such a classic, but I know that one of them will choose that. I know that they will. If not, I'm gonna be like, darn it, but I'm pretty sure one of them will choose Elf because we watched that. Buddy the Elf is a big thing in this house, so instead chose a little Griswold Family Christmas, which is one of my favorites, and my movie for tonight is Christmas Vacation. I quote that movie all year long. Actually, all of the vacation movies, it's kind of ridiculous. Derek and I quote those a lot. Yeah, especially Cousin Eddie's lines. But anywho, such a good one. So yeah, my movie, Christmas Vacation. My song for tonight is my favorite Christmas song, hands down, without a doubt, by far. And that is Oh Holy Night. I love that song so much. It gives me goosebumps every single time I hear it, because that's what it's all about. So, like I said, our playlist will be linked down below with all of our songs and things on there. So, anyway, yeah. Oh Holy Night. Okay, so time for our joke, our story, and our fun fact. We'll read our story first. I went to a different website because the one we were doing was just kind of okay. Oh, I just realized I turned my, hang on just a second. Okay, turned my internet hotspot off. So, alrighty, here we go. So, yeah, I did, like I said, instead of the one website I was looking at, they were just kind of real cheesy. That was the one with the ugly Christmas tree and all that, and I just, that wasn't really it. That wasn't really what I was going for. So we'll see how this one goes. Alright. I think these are supposed to be more wholesome stories, so we shall see. Alright. Well, it was loaded and then it just kicked me out. I love technology, don't y'all? Okay. 'Tis better to give. I knew I was not supposed to be quite so excited. I was too old for that. At age 11, the oldest, and my mom's grown-up girl, I had to keep my cool. I was in middle school after all, but every chance I got when I was alone, I checked under the tree. I checked each present under the tree. I read every tag and felt every package, guessing the contents within. I had examined each gift so often that I could tell which present went to which person without even looking at the tags. It had been a rough year for my family. Whenever my mom looked over at the tree and scattered presents, she would sigh and warn us, "There won't be as much for Christmas this year. Try not to be disappointed." Christmas had traditionally been a time for my parents to spoil us. In years past, the presents would pile up and spill out from under the tree, taking over the living room. I had heard the phrase, "giving is better than receiving," but thought that whoever said that must have been out of their mind. Giving presents was the whole point. It's the reason I couldn't go to sleep on Christmas Eve. On Christmas morning, we eagerly waited in the hallway until Dad told us everything was ready. We rushed into the living room and let the wrapping paper fly. We made weak attempts to wait and watch while other family members opened their presents, but as the time passed, we lost our self-control. "Here's another one for you," said Mom as she handed me a package. I looked at it confused, having spent so much time examining the presents before Christmas. I recognized this one, but it had not been mine. It was my mom's. A new label had been put on it with my name written in my mother's handwriting. "Mom, I can't." I was stopped by my mother's eager, joyful look, a look that I can't really understand. "Let's see what it is, honey. Hurry and open it." It was a blow dryer. Though this may seem but a simple gift, to me it was so much more. Being an 11-year-old girl, I was stunned. In my world where receiving outweighed giving by light years, my mom's act of selflessness was incomprehensible. It was a huge act. Tears filled my eyes, and I thought it in disbelief about how much my mom must love me to give me her Christmas present so that I could have a few more presents. I have always remembered that Christmas fondly. It had such an impact on me as an adult with my children in my life whom I adore. I can now understand my mom's actions. I see she was not giving up her Christmas as I had thought, but she was finding even greater joy in Christmas becoming. She was finding an even greater joy in Christmas because giving truly is better than receiving. My mom's simple act meant the world to me. Okay. I mean, I realize that's really, really sweet, but I don't know what I'm looking for, I guess, in this whole thing, but that one's better than the other ones by far. So, okay. Our Christmas joke. I don't know why it's not loading, but it's not. Just look at more jokes. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what happened there. Okay. All right, our Christmas joke. This is a good one. Did you hear about the man who stole an oh my gosh, Ashley. Did you hear about the man who stole an advent calendar? He got 25 days. I don't know why. It's always like the dumbest, cheesiest ones that make me laugh the hardest. I don't know why. There we go. Okay. All right, our Christmas fun fact. Like I said, we're doing Christmas fun facts from around the world. So, all right, one of the oldest Christmas markets dates back to the 1600s. If you do a little shopping at the Christmas market in Nuremberg, Germany, you'll be taking part in a tradition that's hundreds of years in the making. The proof of that can be found in a small box that I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to say the German National Museum, but I feel like it's in German, and that's probably not even remotely what it is, but that's what it looks like it says. Sorry, I don't speak German. That I'm going to say the German National Museum keeps safe. This simple treasure holds an inscription that reads, "Sent to Regina Susanna by Miss Susanna Eleonora Elsben on the occasion of the Christmas market, 1628. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, let's do one more just because. This one's back to the US. So, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree was recorded by a 13-year-old. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree is a classic holiday song that was released back in 1958 with Brenda Lee singing the festive tune. Billboard notes that the song was recorded. Lee was only 13 years old. In the years since, it's been re-recorded by stars including Casey Musgraves, Justin Bieber, and Miley Cyrus. We use the term stars very loosely in that sentence, I feel like, but alright. Let's do one more, because that one's kind of whatever. This one also has to do with Germany. Let's just fun fact it up. Why not? So, artificial trees were once made with goose feathers. So, the days of artificial trees are made of... These days, I can't read. My gosh. These days, artificial Christmas trees are made of materials that are meant to mimic real evergreens and last for as long as possible. But when these fake festive trees were first displayed in Germany around 1865, they were made of goose feathers that were dyed green. That's kind of a fun fact. I like that one. I like the Christmas market being open since 1658 and that one. Those are good. Okay, so let's see. So there are things, like I said, go check out Miss Angelia, please. So our project for today, y'all have been looking at it the whole entire time. Did you notice? Excuse me. Did you notice? Okay. Our project for today is a free pattern that I will link down below. I saw this, and the one that I saw was a gingerbread. It's a snow globe, and the one I saw was a gingerbread snow globe. And so I clicked on it because I thought it was really cute, and it's like to make this pattern go back to like the original pattern and just change the colors, where the original pattern was even more of like a snow globe, and it was way cuter. B, like my baby girl, Miss B, in case y'all are new, collects snow globes. She loves snow globes, so I thought it'd be really fun to add to her collection with some crochet snow globes. So that's what we did. So this is it. So I used, I love this yarn, the baby blue one. I don't remember what it is. I used Red Heart Metallic, and then this is, I think, Big Twist. like varsity green, I'm pretty sure. So I made the little snow globe, and then you just add little baubles to it. Hers had different buttons and different things. Obviously, they're all probably going to have different buttons and things. I just used what I had from Gnome Homes. So I put some snowflakes up here at the top, and then I put some like little candy canes and stuff up here because I feel like if you're shaking the snow globe, they're going to be all over the place. That was kind of my thought. Like on hers, it's kind of more condensed and it makes sense. But I was like, no, if you're doing this, they're going to be all swirly and weird. So that's why those are up there. Except then, yeah, some snowflakes, a little bird with a stocking cap, which I love him. He's so cute. I put a cardinal, because to me, cardinals, I don't know why, I guess because of the snow and the cold weather, but they just represent Christmas for some reason. A little snowman button that's from 1997. It said so on the back of the buttons, which was pretty cool. It's from my mom's button stuff. And then I used some little pom-poms and made some little snowmen. Maybe this little squirrel made the snowman. I don't know. It's a magical snow globe. Anything is possible. And then I made a little house. So I was trying to go for like a gingerbread house, and like this could just be like maybe their yard or something. I'm not really sure it looks quite like a gingerbread house, but that's okay. So I put some little peppermints on it and a little peppermint stick next to it. And then on the pattern, there are like little buttons or little, what are they? Snowflakes maybe? I don't know. Little like things just down here sewn on or, you know, glued on. And they look really cute. And I had a few different things on here and I couldn't quite decide. So I just added this hemp string. This twine. I'll probably end up cutting it. I don't know that I'm even going to leave it on there. But I don't know. I thought that just added some like vintagey look to it. So anyway, do like we do Gnome Homes and go around the clock. But yeah, this is our project for the day. It was a lot of fun. She has some for about every holiday, and so I really want to make some more for B. You're supposed to put a piece of cardboard in it so it'll set up, but mine set up without the cardboard, so I didn't put it in there. But anyway, so yeah, this is going to B's room. So there we go. So it's a super fun, super easy pattern. She has a lot of different patterns, and Angelia and I were talking, and we're pretty sure that it's the same designer that made the little elf for Angelia's. I don't know. Go figure it out. Go watch her videos and see what she used the elf for. How's that? Okay. Cool. Alright, so back to our blanket. So I'm going to work on adding squares in between today. I could just do a row of scrappy, I guess, underneath, since these are already stitched together. Do like a row of scrappy squares and then a row of trees. Let me know what y'all think. Should I do 5 across squares, 5 across scrappy, or put scrappy in between and make it a lot wider? Because right now it's not very wide, which is going to be that, but anyway. Alright, so this is our blanket so far. So we've officially made it through everybody. I was the last one. Like I wasn't really planning on having a day, so I was the last one. So we're going back to Finn's day. Finn started us off. Alright, so let's see what color he picked, but they wouldn't fit in the bucket, so I already know, but that's okay. Alright, keep y'all surprised. So Finn's color choices in our super cool bucket are these. So he chose Big Twist Bubblegum and Red Heart Super Saver Baby Pink, or Baby Pink, if that's how you say it. If you don't like Moira Rose, then perhaps you say Baby, but Baby Pink. And he told me that he thought the darker one would look better. He just said that whenever we put him in the bucket, the darker one would look better as a tree. I was like, okay. So this is our tree. This is our background. I think it's going to be really cool. So aside from my square, it's going to go right underneath here. So, and that was another thought that I had, that I could do like alternating, like square, solid, scrappy, square, solid, scrappy, and then under the next one do like a solid, scrappy, and then a tree. Like alternate them out, like underneath where this one would be like, if that makes any sense. Like tree, scrap, tree, but then do like scrap, tree, scrap. So they're like different. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Thank you. So yeah. those two colors added to the blanket. I have a really fun project for tomorrow, tonight, whatever, one that we will keep for years, so hopefully I get those done. My goodness. So yeah, one more time, the green and whatever square. I'll go look at Christmas lights, watch Christmas Vacation, listen to Oh Holy Night. It's my favorite. It's so good. It gives me goosebumps every time. So our snow globe for our project, I love it, and our pretty pink yarn for our one tonight. And I guess I'm gonna add some scrappy something to it somehow. So yeah, I think that's it. Pretty sure. So go check out my beautiful friend Angelia if y'all have not. Like I said again, if you guys came here from there, I thank you so much. But please, if you haven't, go check her out and see what she's up to, because it's so cool. So alright, I thank you guys so very much for watching. Again, there's only a few days left until Christmas, so I don't know if you guys have your shopping done yet or not. I don't. But either way, because we're getting this close, I suggest to you all to stay off the naughty list. Bye guys.